Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur. So I just got back from the gym. I'm kind of a mess, but I was asked a question at the gym. So somebody that I used to work out with, who just kind of started back to the gym, he asked me, "Are you still doing Kindle publishing? I've been hearing all these rumors about it. How it is Kindle publishing is dead. You can't make money with it." And that's 100% false. That is, okay, 99% false. The 1% that is accurate, that you cannot make money with Kindle publishing if you are trying to play Amazon's system and get around all their rules, everything like that. If that is what you're trying to do, you are going to fail. You'll spend far too much money to get your business going, and they will not let you ride it out and see how much money you can make. That's just not going to happen. They will hit you with some type of punishment. I guarantee it. So, one of the things I told him was, you have to think a little differently. Kindle publishing is not as easy as it once was. And I say that because before, I was writing, I still have ebooks to this day that are very short. And I offer them for 99 cents. I don't charge $2.99 for them, even though at 99 cents, getting the 35%, I'm getting like what, 30 some cents per book, per sale. That's terrible, but it's because they have very little value. These books are like 2,000 to 3,000 words. It's just a bunch of facts, a bunch of just information, just general information that somebody could get online. But that was what I was charging, $2.99 for that exact same book, like two and a half years ago, 3 years ago. I was charging $2.99 for that book. It's probably selling like 5 to 8 copies a day. So at that time, that worked. Now, 2016 and beyond, that's not going to work. You're not going to be able to make money doing that. So what I told him is that you need to think a little differently, and you need to flip it. Whatever you were doing before, you need to flip it. Don't look at, okay, I was promoting I had a website, or I created YouTube videos, or I did social media marketing, and I had this group, and I'd promote this ebook. No, you want to think a little differently. You want to have the ebook, and you want to promote your other stuff. So, what I like to do, I call it, well, I don't really have an exact name for it, but I call it my Kindle circle. So it works something. So we have, let's say, we'll put Kindle up top. Okay. So you got your Kindle. This is your Kindle book. Okay. Then you got your website. Okay. Got your Kindle book. Say you got YouTube. And you got Kindle book. So, if I was a better artist, that would look like a circle, not a pumpkin. But, so, what's going on here is that from Kindle, you are actually promoting your website. Okay? And I don't recommend going, at the end of your book, promoting your website, promoting your Facebook group, your YouTube channel, your Twitter account, your Instagram page. I don't recommend that. What I recommend is that you're promoting from Kindle, you're promoting your website, and you're promoting another book. Okay? A book that complements the one that they just read. So if that book was on stock trading, do not, at the end of that book, don't say, okay, here's a great book that I think you'll like, it's on dog training. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay? Amazon, I have no clue how their algorithm works. Nobody does. Same thing with Google. Nobody knows that stuff. And the people that do are not going to tell us. So, from my experience, the books that, so when I publish a book, let's say, so I have one on fitness. So I publish a book on fitness. And when I link to another book on fitness, from my experience, that has actually increased my rankings. And that's not based on increase of sales. So when I take that other book and I link it to a book on dog training, or have one on babysitting, that one, and link it to a different one, I don't see any increase in rankings, or there's, as far as my position on a page, I just don't see it. Okay, so from my experience, I believe inside of the Kindle books there's a little bit of SEO involved that. So SEO is search engine optimization. So I think there is a little bit involved in it, but I'm not 100% sure, and there's no way to tell. So this is my little circle. So what I'll do, inside the Kindle book, I will link to my website, link to another book. Inside other books, I will link to YouTube, and I'll link to another book. I always put my website in there somewhere, okay? But what I don't do is I don't just create a list at the very end. I'll put my website in there at some point, because usually there's relevant information on that website. So if you're watching this, you probably, if you have not seen my website, it's homemadeentrepreneurs.com. If I have a Kindle book on dog training, I will not link it to my website, homemadeentrepreneurs.com. What's the point? It makes absolutely no sense. So what I will do is I create a different website. I don't have a million websites, so I'm not going to create a million different books on a million different topics. I'm going to create a couple. I'm going to be a authority in a couple niches. So a few niches. Fitness is one. I have another one in pets, mostly dogs. I don't know much about cats or birds or anything like that. So I'm in fitness, I'm in business, and then also in pets, and particularly dogs. So those are some of the ones I'm in. I do some self-help as far as relationships. So those are just a few of the niches that I'm in. But what you need to understand is that creating this website, because this website, you are going to link from your website, you're going to promote your Kindle books. Okay, you're going to go the other way. You're going to promote your Kindle books. You're going to promote your YouTube channel. From YouTube, you're going to promote your Kindle books. Every single one of them, you're going to talk about why this book would benefit that person that is actually watching. So for you watching, if I wrote a Kindle book and I've not done it, if I had a Kindle book on how to get more Kindle page reads, how to write lasting content, something that isn't just going to make money this week or next month. It's going to make money for months down the road, maybe years down the road. That is something that's lasting. So when you put money into it, when you put in your time, your initial investment, whatever it is, it's going to make you money a year down the road, not just 3 months. Okay, so it's a little bit of a safer bet. So the website, let's come back to the website, and let's come back to YouTube. These two things, you are using those two traffic sources to get a little bit of traffic to your Kindle book. Because without that, and you are only focusing on being a whatever the word is, being on the Kindle Kindle Unlimited. If you're only worried about that, offering the free, getting the free or the 5-day free promotion, then you are going to get very few eyes on your book. Okay, so the more eyes you get on your book, for one, the more people will click on it. The more people that click on it, the higher chance of somebody actually buying that book or getting it for free. The more people that buy it or get it for free, the more reviews you can get. The more reviews you can get, the higher your ranking goes. It's not complicated, okay? But you have to have the process down. So, for 2016 and beyond, what is the process that I recommend? It's very simple. So, the first thing I recommend, it's not even to write a Kindle ebook, okay? Who cares? Let's not even talk about that. First thing, you got your website, okay? So you got your website. You want to build up your website with great content, and this does not have to be some fancy website. I like to do a WordPress site, and not having a subdomain at WordPress.com. I'm talking about go buy your domain name, and later on, probably next week or so, I'll put out a video, hopefully on how to create your own website very quickly. So first thing, just creating a website. I like to get 20 articles on the website before I really start to promote it, because then that shows that you have a little bit of a foundation before you start linking to, say you get a bunch of links and you link directly to your homepage. It looks bad. You want to link to a bunch of your posts. You want to link to different pages, and you want to do some general links to your homepage. So do website, then do social media. Why am I saying social media here and not somewhere down here? The reason I'm talking about social media here is because when you're growing your website, you also grow your following. When the people that you are, promoting to, or you are, I don't know, just friends with, whatever, when they see that you are walking them through the whole system, when you're, let's say it's dog training, you're training a dog in one of the posts and you're going through it, every time you have a new post, you're sending that out to your social media followers. So that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I do not put YouTube in there because YouTube is next. Okay, so now you're doing videos on what you're talking about on your website. You're doing videos on questions people are asking you or comments people are posting on your social media accounts. You're doing videos to make sure that everyone that has a question is getting answered, and you're putting in a video. So now they're becoming a subscriber. They're becoming a frequent watcher of your videos. With that, you're also becoming an authority. So once you say, "Hey, I got this book," chances are they'll buy it that second. Okay. Number 4. You're probably wondering, when am I ever going to write this book? You start writing your Kindle book. Whether you write it, it doesn't matter to me. Whether you write it or you pay somebody else to write it, this is when you do it, after you have the foundation. Because if you have nobody to promote your book to, who's going to buy it? Honestly. This is 2016. This is not the beginning of 2015, definitely not 2014. You are not going to be able to put a book up there and get 200 sales in a month. That's just not going to happen. Not in 2016, not 2017, definitely not in 2018. Okay? So this is where you start doing it. You have the foundation set. Now you're starting to write the book. So what do you do now? Where do I go now? This is the strategy that most people don't talk about, myself included. I don't talk about this as much because it is scary to some people, and other people just don't want to hear it. So what is this? You need to start creating an email list. This is an email list and when you have social media accounts such as Facebook, you can put a opt-in page on your Facebook, group, your Facebook fan page, wherever, or you can put it on your website as well. But you put an opt-in page where you say, okay, sign up for my email list, and I'm gonna send you out a free ebook or a discount on my ebook as soon as it becomes available, or you just give them value. So in my email list, you can go sign up. Go to homemadeentrepreneurs.com. There'll be a link in the description below. You can go sign up for it. I don't send you out spam. I don't send you out a bunch of crap. I don't send you out, go buy this, go buy that. You get maybe 1 to 2 emails a week from me. That is it. Okay? And I just tell you what's been going on. I'll maybe give you a link to my blog post, which here you can do it there. I'll talk about new videos. Ask you for your input on what you'd like to see as far as blog posts, YouTube videos, and just whatever. So an email list is a great way to interact with your readers. And then when it's time to promote, when your book is finished, now you have an email list, so now you promote. So once it's done, you promote your book. This is where most people get it wrong. You promote your book before you actually publish it. So you do a launch. Okay? When you do a launch, the reason I recommend a launch is because you're building a little bit of hype. You're talking about it on your website. You're talking about social media on YouTube. Okay? You're talking about it on your email list. You're saying, okay, you can get this for free on this day. It's a free book. Go buy it, or it's going to cost you 99 cents or $2.99, whatever. Go buy it before the price goes up. The price will go up. That's the way it works. If you promote it for free, if it's a free book, you got the free 5 days, do that. It'll be a free book for 5 days, but then $2.99 on day 6. Bam. There it goes. Okay? You promote it. You promote it on all those. If you're doing it correctly, doing a launch and you're creating some type of buzz, some hype behind it, by the time you promote, you should have no problem getting those initial sales. Okay? So, once you get to this point, there's one other step. And it has nothing to do with that Kindle ebook. Okay? So if you've ever talked to me, in person or through email or wherever, I've talked about before, once you're getting sales and your book is going good, there's one other thing you have to do. Repeat. That looks funny. I'm not sure if that's even how you spell repeat. But I put a capital P in there. Anyway, like I said, it's still early. So, this is all you do. You get your website. This is your foundation right here. Okay? Foundation. That is your foundation. Your website, your social media marketing, your YouTube channel. So, let's say this is on dog training. Great. Okay, so now all you got to do is repeat the process. Do another book on dog training. Do not do one on stock market. Do not do one on real estate if this is the foundation you made. Stick to a category. Stick to a certain niche. Because once you jump outside of that, you have to recreate your foundation and do all that all over again. Same thing with your email list. If your email list is on dog training, don't send out emails on real estate or on colon cancer. Nobody wants to see that. Okay? If your foundation was set on real estate, then your email list should be on that same thing as well. So, that's really all I have for you right now. You probably will have questions on Kindle publishing and why I say 2016 is still a great year for Kindle publishing. I'm still making a lot of money. Still doing very well with it. There's other people making just as much money, even more money than I am. And lastly, before I forget, don't go out there and hire somebody to give a fake review on your book. You've probably heard that before. Don't do it. All I recommend, if you are having trouble getting reviews, it is probably something to do with your foundation. Okay? So rework your foundation, make some tweaks, and perfect the process, because as long as you have the process and you have the people coming in, all it takes is for you to have an incredible book. Okay? Just promote it to them and it will sell itself. So again, that's all I got for you. My Kindle Circle, my Kindle Pumpkin. It's pretty simple. My process is not very difficult to replicate. As you can see, the main thing is the foundation. And I've talked about this before. If you do not have a website, get a website. If you don't have a YouTube channel, get one. It's very important. Okay? So again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. You can check out my my website. It's homemade-entrepreneurs.com. There'll be a link in the description as well. There'll be a link in the corner. And so if you're curious, I don't offer any course on Kindle publishing, and the reason is because it's always changing. It's always changing. I don't have the time to keep up with the changes inside of a course. So if you want to just email me directly or comment below, you can do that. If you have never gone through a Kindle course, the one I recommend is K-Money Mastery, or by Kindle. It's Kindle Money Mastery, or it's K-Money Mastery, I think is the website. There'll be a link in the description as well. You can check it out there. It's a great course. I still go buy it. I took it a couple years ago. I took it again. Took the new one again about 8 months ago, maybe 8 to 10 months ago, and I've actually reread it. It's still great information, and it still holds true today as to how you can make money with Kindle. So if you have any questions, comment below, let me know what those are. If you're not yet a subscriber, click that button right there, become one today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, you guys take care.